Center of Broadcast Media, and I have Corintha Turvalon in the studio with me. And we've been speaking with Dana Connor. She is with America's Barter Exchange. It is a trade and barter network. And she's been down here in the Las Vegas area developing this this company, and it's the first time you've ever really built a company. She has a parent company that's supporting her, but this is her territory. And on this show, we talk a lot about being in business and starting things and running things. And will you share some of your experiences?
It's been challenging.
Business?
It's been challenging, I could say. Sometimes when you mention the word barter or trade to a business owner, they immediately shut down. They don't even want to hear anything from that point on. So I kind of have to find maneuvers and ways to get them interested. You know, I try to figure out what it is they may need, you know, in return to be able to spend the trade that they get. I've been joining networking groups, meeting people to help along the way. It's been a journey, but it's getting there. We're growing slowly but surely.
Yeah, there's something that I've noticed through the years with barter is that you do have people who just get it immediately. You talk to them and they understand why that works. But some people, we're so far removed from that concept, with money being what drives our society and world, and they don't. Europeans get it. European people really seem to get it. When you talk to them about barter, they understand right away, and they're willing to do it.
I tend to explain to them, well, you know, you may not be getting the cash value out of the transaction, but you're saving. When you're spending, you're saving the cash. So that kind of gets them to switch up a little bit sometimes. So yeah, it's all about trying to figure out what it is that they need in return, what their business is basically working from, what they need. Like printing is huge for all business owners. They need their business cards, they need their menus, they need their brochures, they need things, their signage, everything. They need the printing. So I tend to go with that first off, and go from there. Basically, it's been challenging, but it's working. We're going, we're growing.
Yeah, there are just so many businesses out here in Vegas that I know can benefit from this, and it's a matter of being able to explain it to them and to get them comfortable.
Right.
You know, salesmanship is it's something that it's a skill that you have to develop, right?
Yeah, I was not a salesperson before I got into this position, so I've had a lot of learning to do, and I'm not all the way there yet. I understand that the closing is kind of hard sometimes, but I'm getting there.
Yeah. But we're all salespeople. Life is all sales. You know how to close. I mean, everyone knows how to close. We've closed people in all kinds of ways. Right?
I don't even want to ask what that involved.
Well,
we sell, yeah.
You understand what I'm...
Yeah.
I know where you got... Well, yes, there has to be a close for that, but... That was not even at all where I was going with it. But anyway, salesmanship it's a natural thing that people do. We're doing it so naturally, a lot of times we don't even know. The best salesmen in the world are little kids.
Why is that?
Little kids. You know how you tell a little kid, the kid comes to you and says, I want some candy. And you say, no, you can't have any candy. And then they come back 2 minutes later and they say, I want some candy. And you tell them no again. And then they come back again. And they keep coming back until they break you down, and you just say, here, take the candy out. Just don't come back.
Absolutely. Persistence.
Kids understand sales. At 3, 4 years old, they get it. It is. It's all about when you know you have something to offer someone and that it's a good thing, you should be proud to be a salesperson.
Absolutely. Yes. I mean, I'm starting from the ground up, so getting there has been an upward climb, but I'm getting there, and I would really appreciate if any business owners out there, if you are interested at all, please give me a call. I'm going to be working with you one-on-one. I'm going to be your trade director personally, and what I do is I'm basically your personal assistant. I will go out there and hunt down what services you need. I will help you to promote your services and your products. I will I'll fight for you. I'll do whatever I need to do to make sure that you gain the benefits from being a part of my network.
What types of businesses are you looking for right now?
I'm currently looking for janitorial or cleaning services. Dog groomers, a huge one. Restaurants is always something that my members want. Can't even explain to you how much. But I'm also another printing company would be awesome. Hairstylist would be a good one too. So yeah, please contact me.
Yeah, I think that opportunity knocks, and it knocks in a lot of ways sometimes that it doesn't seem like the way that it should knock. Mm-hmm. And that's one of the things with people sometimes with the barter, I think, is there's an opportunity that's knocking for them, but it doesn't look the way that they want it to look, which means, oh, this client comes and just dumps a bunch of cash in my hands. It doesn't always work like that. Sometimes you have to learn how to take care of opportunities that don't look exactly the way that you expect them to look. Like I said, a Dale Carnegie course would cost me $2,000. And I only took that course in order to be more effective in my business, in my relationships. But because I had that opportunity, because I had generated that money in a barter service, it gave me the ability to be able to get something that where I am in my business, shelling out $2,000 is not the best use of my cash right now. But I went. It was a 12-week course. All summer I was there. It was wonderful. I gained all kinds of tools that have made me much more effective in my business. And I can't tell you the times that I have benefited from just taking advantage of the opportunity of being on barter. And that's why when I started working with Dana, I got him right away. I go, sign me up, because I know how well it works. And
Fiji.
I got Fiji on my mind.
Absolutely. That's what
I got Fiji on my mind.
It's a great thing. That's something to strive for, you know?
It is. I think I really appreciate the way that, you're going about your business and the different services that you can provide. I think that it's definitely something unique and definitely something that really supports small to large businesses also, which I think is interesting, because a lot of times, you hear about, oh, this service, it's only for small businesses, it's only for large businesses, but it sounds like to me like you have something to offer for lots of different types of companies at different levels of success. Yes.
Yeah, it could be anything from an Avon saleswoman to all the way up to a show on the strip. It could be any type of business. It could be small or big. I'll be there to support you.
Yeah, the tycoons, they barter. I mean, you'd be surprised at some of the deals that are done, and cash is not done. It's exchanging things, intellectual property. There are all kinds of things that are being done that, they don't necessarily talk about it because, again, our society has so much emphasis on cold, hard cash. But there are a lot of things that are being done at very high levels. Absolutely. And things are being traded to have that happen. It's not the trading of traditional currency.
You're right. You're correct. Absolutely. You'd be amazed at how business owners, they want to save $1. They want to be able to invest in their company, but in a smarter way, by using barter, by using trade, and saving that earned dollar. That's something that they cherish. So, and I like to help them as much as I possibly can. So, yeah, I really love my job.
You can buy houses. You can buy radio stations. Cars, land. I'm telling you, it's limitless.
It really is.
I mean, there are big business people who are involved in barter.
The only businesses that cannot be involved are insurance companies and banks. That's it. Everybody else, you're welcome. Any other business type, you are welcome to come and join.
Well, and that makes sense too because of the conflict of interest.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, we have attorneys. We have doctors, we have CPAs. So if any type of business can join, unless you're a banker or an insurance, agent. But we love you still.
Will you let the viewers know how they can get in contact with you if they want to learn more about America's Barter Exchange?
Absolutely. You can contact me through email, which is Dana at America's AMERICAS barter BARTER.com. That's Dana at americasbarter.com. And then my telephone number is 907-2232.
Thank you for being a part of our show today.
Thank you for having me.
And thank all of you for watching this week's edition of The Guy Dawson Show. Corintha Turvalon, what do you think? You have fun?
Oh, yes. Always a fun time at the Guy Dawson Show. Always.
We
no
love
matter
Guy.
what.
Well, we'll be back next week to have more fun, and you take care of yourselves, and we'll see you in 1 week.
Bye.
Bye.